success 2 years to get second in the NCAAs, and then after how last season went, how motivated is this team to get back to that success, or to put last year behind you and use that as a motivating factor?
It was pretty much a motivating factor from the spring that we knew that we didn't want to have a season like last year. You know, we kind of said that things happen for a reason, and we hit rock bottom just to come right back up to the top. So in a lot of ways we feel like that had to happen to know that we are vulnerable, but that's also strengthened us a lot in terms of motivation, knowing that we don't ever want to have that feeling where we don't even make the NCAA tournament.
Speaking of motivation, you guys host NCAA regionals this year.
Right.
What would it mean to play in that, and is that kind of the carrot on the end of the stick to really have a good year?
For me, definitely I've been focusing on this year for a while, because hosting regionals is a huge advantage for any team that can do it, just because of the crowd that comes out to support you from the community, but also from a national perspective. You have people coming from all over the place, so that regional final is always packed. So I think definitely that will be a motivator to make it to the Sweet 16 and whatnot, and know that you aren't facing as much adversity by playing on, not on your home court.
How important was that trip you guys took down to Italy in terms of maybe team camaraderie, trying to get the freshmen to kind of know how the program works? How important is that for you guys as a team?
That trip was great. I mean, having 10 extra days to just play volleyball and train, it was huge for us. Definitely just being around each other for that long, it was a good bonding time for us, and we were able to talk about just team stuff and things we want to work on, so it was a great time for us. It was good.
Just with the non-conference schedule at the start of the year, just like last year, it seems like a tough schedule, kind of good competition. So in terms for you guys, even though maybe didn't go the best last year, how important is that opportunity to play those caliber teams early in the season to get some?
It's a great opportunity for us to just get a head start and jump on, you know, the season. It's great. I mean, playing good teams, that's what we want to do, and it's going to be a challenge, but we're definitely ready to take them on.
Season outlook for you personally, what do you want to do this year? Is this a big year for you to really step up and lead this team?
It's a year personally for me to try to take this team to the next level. It's going to take me playing my absolute best for the team to play the best as well. And I think just whatever my team needs for each game, I want to absolutely do the best in that area that will help us succeed.
2 years ago, you got to NCAAs, you got second place, and then last year was a disappointment. Is this team really hungry to get back there and have that success again?
Absolutely. Last year might have been a blessing in disguise. That we definitely learned a lot from last year, and we don't want to go there at all. So now we know what it's going to take. Kind of figured out what you do need and what you can't do. So we have a good balance of that, and we are absolutely hungry to get that to the top.
This group of girls is just like something really special, and we are just really excited to play and like have a clean slate and just go out and ball.
Still kind of a young team, I guess, by the roster, not a ton of seniors, but there is now some experience on this team. How do you describe it? Do you feel like you're a young team, or do you feel like there is some experience on this squad?
I mean, we're young in age, yeah, but I think that we have a lot of people with experience, like you said, that are super helpful, like on the court, off the court, with everything. So we're young in numbers, but I think a lot of people have a lot to give to the team.